Shalom. Shalom, Yesharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham, to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, just going to get into, damn it, I'm going to roll my window down slightly. Damn. Ugh. Oh, well, that should be good. Slightly. Today's topic we're going to get into, if the Lord was to come back, would you be ready? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Right? And these are the things you got to ask yourself pretty much every day. Would you be ready? Right? Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to have days that are lower than others. And you're going to have days that are higher than others. But overall, would you be ready? If the Lord was to come back right now, what would be one of the first thoughts to go in your minds? Is one of your first thoughts like, damn, I didn't get to do this? Or is it like, man, call out Yahbashon Shah, have mercy on me? How would you be? You know? Because, I mean, if you want to be honest, we're not going to just be 100%, I guess, perfect when Yahweh Shah comes. There's going to be things we're in the midst of working on when the Lord comes, you know, on ourselves, meaning. But would you be ready? In order for you to be ready, you got to be giving your all to the ministry, right? Matter of fact, let me get something. Damn it. Typed that completely wrong. Matthew. Yep, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 44. It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. All right, so we understand that Yahweh Shah. Oh man, hold on, man. We understand that Yahweh Shah is going to come as a thief in the night. Right? He's going to come as a thief in the night. So when a thief comes, guess what? You're not expecting that thief. But if you're already ready, then you're going to be good. You know the saying, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, man. All right, already really detach yourself from this place. And we take that with a grain of salt. When I say detach yourself, meaning that that don't mean you got to stop doing your hobbies. Now, if your hobbies are really just getting into the way of the ministry, then that's different. But Jay gonna do what they do, man. That's just how it is. Jay gonna do what it do, right? Whether it's sports, music, or whatever it may be that you're able to do and still serve Yahweh Shah. Right? You can still do them things, but just know that it's gonna become a time. You have to have in the back of your mind, it's gonna come a time I'm not gonna be able to do this anymore, right? And even with hanging out with people that's outside of the truth, okay, you got Jay you cool with in the world, but in the back of your mind, you should be thinking that you're like, man, this dude probably gonna die because he don't serve the Lord, man. Simple as that, right? He could be a cool Jay, but how about Shah ain't finna just deliver a cool nigga because he cool with you, So, with that being said, man, you have to be preparing yourself through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shah. Constantly praying to Yahweh Shah that he makes you ready for the said periods that are coming this way. Hell, Israel, Iran, they going at it. Missiles. That was some big news, man. That was beautiful to see. I was glad something happened tonight. I was so glad something happened. Last night. Happy. Just continue to pray that it gets worse. Because we understand that the downfall of this place is the setting up of another, right? Second Esdras 69, Esau's the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning that followeth, right? So after this kingdom is over, the Yahushua kingdom is going to rule. And guess what? That's mean we're going to be flourishing. And we're going to be changed. But yeah, man. Continue to ask yourself this daily, man. Right? Would I be ready for Yahweh Shemshai to come right now? If it's any answer but yeah, then you got some work to do. A lot of work to do. Even if it is yes, you still got to be working. Because scripture says what? Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Right? Giving diligence meaning making haste. You're making haste to make your calling and election sure. Right? You're not just chilling, doing nothing, bro. No. If you're giving your all to Yahweh Shemshai, which just shows that you ultimately fear him, you're going to be very confident in that day. Matter of fact, let me just get that. I don't want to just be dry talking the whole time. Because I know I'll be quoting that scripture a lot. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 14 and verse 26. And it says, damn it, hold on. Satan, come on now. Come on, Satan. All right, here it goes. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 26. It says, in the fear of Yahweh Shemshai is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Right? So in the fear of Yahweh Shemshai, you know, I always quote all the time, go read Sirach, the 2nd chapter, right? Goes into what the fear of the Lord entails, what it brings. And it brings nothing but good things. Because to move in the fear of the Lord, that's mean you're thinking, wisdom is meeting you in all your thoughts when it comes to decision making, right? Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. Yeah, you're going to be perfect in that. I mean, we are going to fall. We are in the flesh, after all, right? But it's more of a fight. It's a fight for you. It's a fight for, it's more of a fight for when you do fall. You know, it's like you're not just giving in, and let alone not only giving in, but just loving it. Hell, if you end up giving in, you actually contrite about it. And, you know, we know what scripture says about that. You know, a contrite. You know what scripture says about that. A contrite heart, the Lord Yahweh Shemshai will not despise. So with that being said, man, just all you can do is the best that you can. And your best is what it is for you. Your best is not another brother's, man. Another brother's best may be more or less. That's their best. And that's what the Lord expects. He accepts nothing less but the best from you. So if you're giving it all you got, doing the things that you're supposed to do to the best of your ability, bro, you're going to be in the mindset of like, yeah, I'm ready. Shit, I was ready since yesterday. Right? You're not going to be in the mindset like, damn, man, I need to having regrets. Because, hey, that's what's in Psalm in the 5th chapter, man. A lot of people are going to have regrets in that day. Not only just the heathen, Edomites, it's going to be Jake too, 2/3, man. Having regrets, they're like, fuck, I should have fucking listened. I should have did this, I should have did that, and you fucking did it. All right? So ask yourself, man, if the Lord was to come back, would you be ready? Anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it off by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time, I say, Shalom, Mr. Allah.